I don't know what the deal is with this bug here, though. I've not actually interacted with one of these before. Let's just get this silicon rock before we mess with that guy. Okay, I'm very glad that I made a shotgun. Pistol has more range, but the shotgun has more of a punch. Oh, look at him. Hello. Are you good to eat? Oh, that was a mistake. Hey guys, I'm Vex. Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. So I've been looking at this game for a little while, and I saw a news feed that said that the Alpha 8 version was an experimental. And so I've been looking more into it recently, and it really piqued my interest, and I reached out to Empyrion Games, the developer, and they very kindly sent me a review key. So here we are. So I'm just going to get stuck right in with a new game. We're going to do a single player game. The YouTubes one. Now, I'm just going to do a random seed. No, I don't like that one. We'll do another one. I'm going for one where I like the name of the Beetlenox. Oh, there we go. Beetlenox will be our starting... Why did that change? There we go. Beetlenox will be our starting planet. We'll go with our difficulty preset. We'll change... Why can't I see what this is doing? Oh dear, I tell you, it does have issues with recording. Let's see if I can see these now. And we're back again. So yeah, the overlay in DxTory was breaking this, but this is how I've got them set, the difficulty. For anyone who wants to know, so resources, we have the amount of ore per deposit is normal, but the number of deposits is plenty. Just to... you know, ease things a little for us. And here's our random seed if you guys want to play along. And off we go. So we'll just take a moment to load in and generate the planet. Now I have played some of this, so I'm not going to be discovering as much at the start because I know sort of the beginning of the game. I have had a little play before. So this is going to be more of a noob starting guide by a noob. So here we are, falling to the ground in our pod. If you press Alt, that will toggle the camera lock so you can have a look around. Now we've got some hills over there. I think we're going to want to go that way. So let's turn. I want to go sort of towards those mountains over there, because I like building bases into the sides of the hills. Mostly, I think, because it just makes my life a bit easier. Oh, there's some animals down there. Let's bring this in for a crash landing. Now, I haven't played this starting out with the starting equipment on hard, so I don't know what it's going to give me or... how little I'm going to start with. Ooh. Rough landing is rough. But here we are on our brand new planet. Briefing Robinson Protocol. You're alive, Ida. I can barely hear you in my con. Where's my suit? Integrated data assistance at your command. Your suit has been destroyed in your escape. Oh, that's lame. I'm currently hosted in the capsule's failsafe system. Do you remember what happened? No, my head is pounding. What happened after pulling the trigger for hyperspace? Not sure. It seems we actually made it into hyperspace and to Andromeda as far as I can tell. What about the fleet? Signal lost. No signatures in our area. No contact to Alex as well, I'm afraid. Oh boy, this day's getting better and better. Not. Right. Mission details. Emergency situation detected. Robinson Protocol UCH-101 activated. Follow the instructions Ida is sending you. They will be displayed in your helmet view and on the right side of the screen. PDA F1. Empyriopedia F1 also. Radar for unknown contacts, mission markers, etc. Let's go! So, check the inventory. So it's open the pod. Put this down here. We'll have the bandages also. Tent, super useful in single player. Flashlight, not so useful. Well, it's not as important anyway. So what's next? Check the suit inventory. Okay, here we are. First thing you need to do, go to the survival constructor and just make this. It's totally free, it doesn't cost any items to make. And this is the very basic survival tool. It will allow you to get wood from trees, minerals from surface rocks, and allow you to defend yourself for free. Well, I say for free. It uses your stamina to fire when you put it in defense mode. So, I'm going to shoot this bug because XP at the beginning is really important. You're going to want to kill as many little bug things like this as you can to start with. There we go, 480 XP and some meat. Okay, so open the PDA. F1. This is just teaching us how to work this. So we need to explore the area around the crash site. Blah blah blah. Open the PDA. Yes, we're done. This is great. Let's see what we can find out. Okay, here we go. Iron rock. Change this to a rock drill. And you can see in the bottom left there, the little bar with the running man on. That is our stamina or energy. So you can see when I sprint it goes down. But using this tool actually depletes that. Okay, so it says make some food and find the signal source. Here's another bug. Suck it, bug. Oh, he's running away. Space bug, stop it. Die. There we go, level 2. So I think I put the player progression is on high because I hate grinding for levels. But, you know, I haven't gone too OP on the other settings. Okay, I would recommend you murder a few trees as well because you make fuel, biofuel out of wood. Or out of plant fibres even. But you can make plant fibres out of wood. So until we can plant some plants, this is going to be our best source. There we go. Now this particular, the survival tool, puts the wood directly in your inventory. Okay, these plants, they give you 2 plant protein. Just saw another one over here. These are really good plants right at the start of the game. You want to pick these up whenever you see one, because you can use them directly to make these. 1 plant equals 1 energy bar. So we've got 6 fibres, so we can make 3 energy bars. Energy bars equals food. So let's just go in the direction that the game is asking us to go, towards this wreckage over here. And we'll grab all of these little wiener plants as we go. Because, yeah, food, really important. Water, less important for survival, anyway. It helps you regenerate your stamina, I think. Oh, we discovered a small wreckage. Where? Over there. Well, it's much closer. Let's go and see. There might be something nice for us. Now, don't be too fooled by all the animal noises. The sounds you hear don't necessarily correlate to any creatures actually in the game. They sound a little like stock kind of biome sounds. bird song, etc. Because as you can see, look, no birds. You also get wolf howls, and I haven't seen a wolf yet. Oh dear. Right, so some other things we can do. You can press V to get an external view. And again, while you're in an external view, you can press Alt. And then you can zoom out, and that unlocks the camera. Which is very useful for seeing what's going on. More bugs. More XP. Oh, hello. Oh! They are not normally hostile. Look, they're all coming over a dig. That hardly seems fair. They all just came and had a bit of a bite, and then, you know what? I'm gonna let them go. They've all run off anyway. It can be difficult to kill these things at the beginning, especially with this gun, because of the fact that it uses your stamina, but we should be able to fix that really soon. Oh. Oh dear. Another top tip would be try to resist the urge to sprint all the time. It's difficult because walking is slow, but you will just tear through your stamina, and if you tear through your stamina, you're also going to be tearing through all of your food as well, because it makes you hungrier. Now, this is a one of the standard wreckage that you can find just dotted around the planets, and they usually have an interactable block like this. This is a cargo box, some food and some steel plates. Now, I'm not going to bother doing it right now because we only have the survival tool, but you can salvage these structures and you get steel plates out of them, so that can be useful. Now, we're going away from the yellow wreckage, so I'm just going to go back and go towards the yellow wreckage. And I'm going to grab all of the stones on my way there. And I'll bring you guys back when we get there then. Okay, we're approaching the wreckage. There we go. Search through the wreckage and pick up everything you can find. There should be a locker or a container or similar inside. Now, this is where the single player is different to multiplayer, because you don't get this tutorial thing. And so it's often tricky to find your first locker. But I just wanted to say, this gives you spice. And spice you can eat to cure indigestion. Because that's another thing that will actually kill you if you don't cure it in this game. So this is our second, or the story wreckage. Now in here somewhere there should be a locker, or... Here we go, locker. Nice, a motorbike, a survival portable constructor, and some water. And these are sprouts which you can plant later on. They're going to become very, very important. Alright. Now it says, consider placing the portable constructor down and have a look if you can craft something. So we're going to do just that. Going to put the constructor down here, and just going to dump everything in there for now. So you put everything in the input, and then over here are all of your things you can make. Turn it on. So first of all, we're going to go to the food tab, and we've got 3 meat from bugs. So we're going to turn that into grilled steak. And then we're going to have a look in here, and we're going to unlock some stuff. So first off, we're going to want to unlock this. This is the detector. I'll explain all these things in a moment. We want the ore scanner. That's everything we'll want just for now from there. There's probably something in here that we're going to want. We don't need to learn that just yet because we actually have one. But it might be nice to learn the shotgun. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything else we need to do right now. No. Okay. So let's have a look in here. And we'll go to this tab here. Weapons and items. This is our most important tab for the moment. It's about to get dark, though because it's single player, we can totally use the tent to skip the night, a la Minecraft style. But I think we're going to make us a shotgun and some rounds. So when you click on the final item, it will obviously, like it says there, mechanical components 5 and 2 steel plates. If you don't have those, but you do have the raw components, it will queue up and make the bits you need. So as you can see, it's crafting up this shotgun for us. Okay, now we're not going to make a proper multi-tool yet. This allows you to do so much more than the survival tool. This allows you to retrieve blocks that you place down. So when you're building a base, and you make a mistake, you can pick a block back up again. It's much better at salvaging random wrecks and things like that. And yeah, just better. But it uses these multi-charges, which requires us to have some promethium. And you don't get promethium on surface deposits. And so we need the drill. But we don't have any silicon yet. And so that is why we can't make the drill. So drop our tent down, because we're going to base ourselves out of here for the moment. The next step in the tutorial quest is to go to the alien tower, which is 3.9 kilometers in that direction. But we need to get some bits and pieces done first. We've found a silicon deposit, but we can't get to it because we don't have a drill. So we need to have an explore around on our bike, see if we can find... Drop this in here. Actually, let's make some more ammo if we can. Make another 120 shells for the shotgun. This will keep us safe from spiders and other nasties and enable us to get some XP. But it's about to get dark, so I'm probably going to skip the night, hop on the bike, and have a look around for this elusive silicon rock. If you're lucky enough to spawn near a desert biome, which it looks like there might be up this way, then we could strike it rich up here and get tons and tons of silicon rocks. So I'm going to right click on the map and add a waypoint here and call it desert, ? And accept. And now, as you can see there, where are we? That way. We now have a waypoint that we can go to, and I tick the box so when we get to it, it will remove it. Okay. Alright, we made all the ammo we can make. So we've got 11 wood in here. So turn it into plant fibers and get the fuel on the go. Because then when we sleep the night away, all of that fuel will be made. So yeah, I'm going to get all this done. I'll get on the bike and we'll go over there and see what we've got, and I'll bring you guys back. And we're back again. Look, we didn't have to go very far after all. This is a silicon rock, and you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled for these right at the start of the game because they're not super common everywhere. Though where there is one, there is probably another. So we'll have a little look around here for more of those. Here's the wonderful, wonderful motorbike. Now, it goes on your hotbar, and you just drop it down into the world, and then you can get on it. But you need to remember to pick it up again, because it will despawn after a certain amount of time. I think it's quite a long time. But yeah, you don't want to lose that. Though you can make another one. What's this? Natural stimulant. Nice. Why can't I... I was stuck on something there. Okay, I'm still heading towards this area because desert is probably our best chance for silicon at this stage. Until we can burrow into the ground, it can be a bit of a pain. Now, we have a tiny amount of silicon. That's probably not enough. We're going to need a lot more of those rocks. Okay. Oh, there we go. I need this weird looking plant over here with the orange bubbles on. There's another thing you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled for at the very start of the game. And harvest as often as you can. Okay, this gives you natural sweetener. And I'm going to eat this straight away. As we can see there, it's good to keep because if you get the effect dermal burn, you can use this to cure it. But this is also a heal. Very important. Restoring hit points very early on in the game is tricky. So, yeah, get those plants in your pocket. Look how lucky we've been. It's totally a bit of a desert biome. And look, silicon. Perfect. Now, also, there is a chance of a special type of alien that so far I've only seen in a desert biome. It's like a big golem chap. Now, we'll keep our eyes peeled. They're pretty slow, so I'm pretty confident that if there is one, we'll be able to kill it. It says looking out. But also, there's this wicked-looking mountain over here, and this is starting to look like a superb place to set up our permanent kind of base. That's just a normal rock. Annoying. This one's silicon. Good. We only need a little bit to start because we've found a silicon deposit. So we're not, you know, we don't need to stockpile tons and tons, but just as much as we can get. Oh, sorry game. Over sprinting. I'm very guilty of over sprinting. See, now I can't harvest. That's just the normal rock. That gives you crushed stones, which are useful in their own way. You can actually, in an emergency, if you're really stuck for resources, you can make ore out of crushed stone, but it's quite expensive. It's not the most efficient method, shall we say. Alright. Nice. How much silicon do we have now? See, we've only got 20. We need more than that. Oh. Where did that other bit go? Boo, I think the other bit fell through the world or something. Okay. Oh, look, more over here. This is good. Now, we did sleep the night away, so it's officially day 2. I think all wild animals are passive on day 1. But on day 2, that all changes. So there are like velociraptor things. They will attack at night. I don't think they attack you during the day. I don't hang around long enough to find out, but at night they definitely do. And they're horrible. Oh, there's a golem thing over there. Now, we might get some super rare resources out of the golem. I don't know what the deal is with this bug here, though. I've not actually interacted with one of these before. Let's just get this silicon rock before we mess with that guy. Okay, I'm very glad that I made a shotgun. Pistol has more range, but the shotgun has more of a punch. Oh, look at him. Hello. Are you good to eat? Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, I hope that thing's not still hostile when I come back to life. Now, when you die, you can respawn nearby where you died, like this, and hope that you're not too... Right, there we go, 93 meters away. Now, we're going to be a bit cheeky, because I don't really want to get too close to that, that bug thing. Everybody gets a personal drone, and I'll show you that now. Now, it's really useful. You just press F5 and it pops out the back of your head. And you need to be careful because you can actually nudge yourself off of things with your drone because it has a physical presence in the world. It will get shot at by bad guys and things, but you can use it to remote loot boxes like so. You can also use it to mine deposits in the ground, which means you can just go in there, mine all the stuff out. The ore goes directly into your inventory. And then you just press F5 again to turn the drone off and walk away, and you don't have to worry about trying to climb out of the hole. Okay, that bug was nasty. Let's put the shotgun back on there. Get everything back where we like it. That'll do. Right, I am going to try and kill this golem thing because it's definitely worth it for the resources. And I know that they don't shoot horribleness at you. Let's eat some food. Oh, it has seen me already though. Look at it charging its way up here. But right, what's the range on this? 42 meters. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that was really easy. 2 shots with the shotgun. What do we get? Iron ore, gold ore, cobalt ore. That's really good. And some neodymium ore. Nice. Well, you can't like harvest him, can you? He is made of rock. It would be good if you could just harvest him. I wonder if there's any more of those guys around here. Man, we are definitely going to live up here because of this little bit of desert here. Because if they keep spawning here, we'll get some early rare resources and be able to build some really cool stuff. Awesome. So yes, huge rock guy, not as bad as the tiny bug things, which are definitely larger than I was expecting. Hey bug guys, I'm gonna leave you alone. Unless you... Oh, spider! Oh, spider! Suck it, spider! No, see, I have shotgun. Ugh. Are they attacking my bike? They are attacking my bike. Stop it! Oh, there are many spiders. It's okay, that's why I made lots of ammo. Oh. Super jump! There we go. And you. Come back. Why does this... They make like a squeaky mouse noise. Okay, done work. Dead spiders. We will have all of their parts. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I think this is definitely a good area. I'm going to go up here and have a look. Actually, we can just press M and have a look on the map. Okay, so there is a little water nearby. Because we're going to need to interact with the water pretty soon. We're going to need some to make all the gardening possible. Harvest these little chaps up really quickly. Oh, that's okay. That's just these weird passive bugs making their noise. But yeah, I think we're going to set up somewhere around here. For sure. Maybe even down there, just so that we're not messing with all the hills and stuff. And we'll just back straight onto this desert and hope it doesn't stop these things spawning. Or maybe over here somewhere. But yeah, definitely in this area. Okay, so I'm going to go and get all my stuff and bring it back here. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a minute. And we're back again. Super serious music. So yeah, we're back here to this location that we chose. There are so many good locations around here for like a mountain base, but I think I'm definitely going to stick with this. It's nice and open and already pretty flat, so it's not going to take too much flattening later. I've slept another night as well, and I'll show you a little trick that I learned. With one of these down and one of these down, and it being close to sunset, before you sleep the night, make sure you go in here and queue up a load of stuff to just reduce down. So turn all of your ore into ingots, turn all of your crushed stone into blocks, and turn all of your plant fibers or wood into plant fibers and plant fibers into fuel, and then sleep the night away, because the act of sleeping the night away causes the game ticks to move on, and then when you wake up, you'll have an output folder full of stuff. So as you can see, I've been out and I've got some more copper, and I got a bunch of silicon, and we've got some iron, and I've made some concrete blocks, so I'm going to take those out. What's that? Hello? Is that you? You're miles away. That's okay. He's fine over there. Oh no! It's you. Are you going to cause me issues? Oh no, that's not the right thing. That's the right thing. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Suck it. Oh, your friend's coming. You don't like it either. Nope. Free food? I'm not going to say no to free food. And that one over there, he's got the right idea. That's it. You run. Right. But yes, so I've got lots of stuff done. So I think we're running out of time now. I've been waffling away. So we need to get a start on a base here. So we're going to have some flatness here. And I think this is about central. But what we need to make... So go into here. Now that we've got all of the things we need, there is an order to the things that we need. So first, we need a drill. So we'll tell it to construct the drill. It'll build all the things we need. Voila, done. And then we can queue up the detector and the ore scanner. We should have enough stuff. I'm going to go ahead and make a chainsaw as well. That will enable us to chop trees down without using our stamina. Though when you chop trees down with the chainsaw, you have to remember to pick up the wood afterwards because it will drop on the floor. Right. Put the bike over here. Now we've got a spot for the drill. Now the drill works just like a gun, only it uses a biofuel for ammo, as does the chainsaw. So this is why we've spent a bunch of time making some biofuel, because it takes a long time to make. Eventually you'll probably want a crafter dedicated just to making biofuel, especially at the beginning of the game, to keep base power on. Though I think we're going to mess with solar power for this base. But that will be in the next episode. We'll just get our base started and I'll show you how to do that once all these things are made. So the detector and the ore scanner, you just put them in your inventory and forget that they're there now. And basically what it does, the detector will highlight on the compass when you're near a thing. And that thing might be a resource deposit or a point of interest or anything. It could be anything like a drone base or an abandoned wreck or anything like that. And what the ore scanner does is when you find some of the old school style ores like promethium, it will actually show you where the lumps of promethium are under the ground. It will highlight them in blue so you know which direction to dig in. So they're very important. Okay, so we've got our drill because we're going to need our drill eventually to dig into the mountain. Now we've got our chainsaw, which can just sit in our inventory. Just drop these bits back in there and get that turning into stakes. And oh no, I've forgotten a thing. Okay, to build a base, go into building blocks. And you need to build a base starter. That will require a core, which this will obviously start to build for us. But to look up the requirements, steel plates, electronics, computers, optical fibers. So a bunch of everything, pretty much. So we'll take the stakes out of there. Got all the things it's crafting there. Then it will craft the core, and then we can craft this. And this is what will enable us to start our base. And there it is, done. Right, so you drop that on your hotbar, and then we go out here. Now, this is where the drone is going to come in very handy. So press F5. You can come out in your drone. So the drone is very useful for building. So select your base starter block. This is your core block. If your base doesn't have one of these, you cannot control your base. You can't turn the lights on. You can't run power or anything. It's the heart of your base. If it gets destroyed, your base is done. You have to build a new one, though you can just build a new one and drop it in. But this will be the very starter of our base. Now, the placement of it is less important. You can rotate them with home, insert, page up, page down. We'll move it up and down and things. I can't actually find out how to rotate the item too much. But we'll just align it how we want it. Bear in mind that like we want a platform to come out onto the sand. So we don't want to be, you know, we want the top of this block to be the top of our sort of area. Okay, we'll just drop it there for now. So that has given us this, our base brackets BA, and that is our marker on the map. This is where we live now. That's our original wreckage. So then all you do, you grab your concrete blocks that you've made in your survival constructor, and you can place them anywhere you like. So I'm gonna just place some blocks around here. This is where the page up and page down is going to come in handy. Can you see how that's intersecting the floor there? So I am going to put that one just down a bit lower there like that. And then, oh, can I just, oh, on the edge there like that. Now you'll notice that this is not the quickest way to do this, or it's, you know, it's not very quick. So I'm going to show you a few things that I have learned. So if you click and hold, once you've got the placement right, you can drag in the directions. You can sort of draw platforms. So you see how that's going down there? And then let go, and it draws a line in, just like that. So I'll show you again on this, but up high this time. Actually, no, we'll just draw those ones in there, and then drag it out like that, and then let go, and then bam. Like that. And then these are our concrete blocks that we've got for the start of our base platform. The next tip I'm going to show you, if you press N, that opens the building information panel. If you click symmetry plane, YZ as an example, and then click on a block here, you'll see, actually let's turn it off, get into a better position so we can see what's going on. Put the block away. So there. And then press N, then you can click here. You see the symmetry plane has changed to the middle of this block here. So if we press N again and choose our block, now we'll just place one here as an example. So put one down there, and you'll see it's put its opposite in place for us. So we can build a big platform very quickly by employing those two tricks. And there we go. That's our first started platform. Now I know how big I want my entrance door to be, and it is exactly 10 wide by 5 high. So I want this bit to be 10 wide. So obviously this is offset. So I'm going to go ahead and get this platform finished. You guys don't need to watch me do that, and I'll bring you guys back and show you the very starter tools that you'll need. Okay, now with our platform area built, there are some things we need to learn. Now, you've probably been exploring around, shooting some creatures and stuff, and you will have accrued some levels, like I'm level 5 now. So I've got 53 available unlock points. So my suggestion now would be go to Tools, unlock the multi-tool, because you'll definitely need that. Go to Weapons if you don't like the shotgun. Choose the assault rifle, but unlock this, the light armor. And then it's up to you, really. I would concentrate on the base stuff first. So we're going to go with solar power, so we don't need the fuel tank or the generator to begin with. But we are going to need these plant grow lights, so go ahead and unlock those. We're going to need a cannon turret, because as soon as you start building base blocks, you'll start getting drone waves attacking you. We're going to need hangar doors soon, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock those as well. I'm going to grab the food processor, because we'll need that to make the nutrient stuff to make the grow beds. And we're going to get this, the armor locker. Because you can make armor in any of the constructors, I think. But you actually need an armor locker to actually put the armor on. So that's pretty important. And then if you've got points left over, get the solar panel blocks as well. I think that's everything that we need essential to begin with. Actually, no, there is one more thing. In the MISC thing, we need to grab this, the small ammo box. Otherwise, the cannon we put on our base won't be able to shoot anything. That's very important. So that's everything we needed to unlock for now. And then we go to our constructor, which should still have a bunch of things in it. And if we filter this, we click this for base, and we go to devices. Now this is all the things we know how to build that we can put on our platform in our base right now. So the first thing is we'll want this. That is a solar capacitor. You can't control solar panels without one. Now I think, no, it is in there. And then here we go, solar panels. So we're going to build 4 of the solar panels. And we're back. So we've finished building the power stuff. So it doesn't really matter where you put these for now. Because you can always build more platform. And it's up to you how you envisage your base looking. But I sort of have a pretty good idea of what it is I want. And so I know where I want to put these. This is all pretty much temporary anyway. We will be changing all of this eventually. So we just place these wherever you can. Now I'm probably just going to plonk one on the side here because I think you can just look at that. You can just click those on there. Oh, just in time for the rain. Wonderful, wonderful. So now that we've placed these things and that this is on here, we can now control this. So if we press P, we've got this here. We can set it private. This is where you can control your base, basically. We're going to turn on the power. There we go. We're starting to actually produce stuff. And look, typically, as expected, we get a drone attack incoming. So now things are on a little bit of a timer for us. So now we've got power coming in. I already set some things to be building in here. There we go, they're still building. We've got this, a large constructor, which is what we need next. So we'll hop up here, drop the large constructor down anywhere we like. There, please. And we'll have a look in here at our templates. Now, what we want to build first is this, the cannon turret. So, go over here. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build another couple of solar panels. But we'll do that in the large constructor. Once this is finished building, we're going to empty this like this. I'm going to take all of the stuff out because we're going to move over to using the large constructor because it's much quicker. Okay, here we are at the large constructor. I've moved everything over, and on the right here we've got this cannon turret. We just need to build one of these. You see it's going to queue that up and make that happily. We should have plenty of time. When it tells you there's a drone attack coming, I believe that is when the drones leave where they are coming from and come to attack you. And so they still have to travel to your base. So it does give you a bit of a sort of a warning. Now we're going to need these 30mm bullets for this as well. But before we build those, we want to go to devices and build a small ammo box. Then we can go back here and queue up a bunch of the ammo. Now we'll keep our eyes peeled because the drones will appear as red markers on the map. They will appear on this map as well, so you can see which direction they're coming from. Now we'll probably get a few drones. I'm not really sure, but I suspect that the drone waves are going to get harder over time. There we go. We have us a turret. Now, the turret, you just want to put anywhere, really. Let's use the drone to place it so we can see what's going on. I would just drop it anywhere so that it can be ready to go. Okay, that's step 1 of surviving the drone wave. Okay, we have an ammo box here now. Again, we just need to put that any old place, really. So we'll drop it here. And then, see, we've already got 210 rounds. Drop that in there. The turret, you can actually control the turret yourself. So we'll press R to reload it. And then get out. Now, the turret is an auto turret. It will shoot anything down that comes into range. But as you can see, look, our power is going on and off. So I think we need a couple more solar panels. Let's cancel those extra bullets for now. And let's put these solar panels on. Now, what are these ones? Maximum amount 15. Mass 200 and... it doesn't really say. Solar panel blocks. Oh! There we go. That, I do believe that was our drone attack. He got annihilated. Didn't even get anywhere close. So yeah, don't be tempted to build a minigun turret because all of your blocks will take damage from the drones because of range. This thing is a beast and it will keep you nice and safe. And that is how you survive the first drone wave. Or it's at least that's how I do it. Right, let's get these solar panels done. What's the difference between these? Huh. I don't know. These ones are surely better, right? Because it says unlock level 3. Unlock cost 5. I don't know. These ones are cheaper anyway. They're the ones we've got already. We'll have 2 more of those. And then that'll probably keep us all good. Now, you can control the turret if you press P. You can go to this tab here, Devices, and as you can see here, you can select it here and access it. But you can also set here what it's going to shoot at. What is it shooting at? So it's entirely possible it's shooting at some kind of a creature up there. But you guys can play with that because that will depend on where you set your base up. Are these panels done yet? We've got one. Sometimes, there we go. Sometimes it the progress bugs out. There we go. Right, let's get in our drone. Drop. Ooh. I know it's not the best weather for it, and not the best locations for the panels. That's working, so that's fine. It's not where I wanted it, but let's see. Are things staying on now? Almost. Almost. Looks like we need even more solar panels, but I'll be doing that off camera. In fact, I'll be doing it off camera. Look how derpy I look. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this one. It's probably an extra long video, but I thought it would be good to show you the basic start of the game all the way up to surviving your first drone attack and getting the starts of your base ready. In the next episode, I mean, I'll probably do a bunch of stuff off camera, so you'll probably see that this will have progressed a little bit more, but yeah, I'll show you how we employ the tools that we have created in this episode. So thanks for coming and spending some time with me in this brand new title on the channel. Check the description for links to all my social media stuff as usual. Click the thumbs up button to help me out, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Twitter. Thanks for hanging out. I've been Vex. You guys have been awesome. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.